So in this video, guys, we're going to be talking about quite a bit. The ICE shooting that happened in Bedford, Maine, the state of affairs at Portland, Maine, the wildfires that are happening in Ontario, Canada, and how all that smoke is covering literally all of New England. And apparently Lindsey Graham died mysteriously. Stay tuned. So Maine as a whole entire state is kind of going through a lot right now. There's the shooting that happened recently 2 days ago in Bedford, Maine, which was on the 14th, 13th of July. And now there's the homeless crisis as well that's going on in Maine. And I kind of want to share this video to kind of bring a better perspective of what's going on. Take a listen.
Share your perspective on homelessness out here.
It is absolutely out of control. It's taken over like all the pretty parts of Portland, and I mean my camp included. It's a fucking eyesore. Like, it's not okay at all, and I have no clue what Portland's gonna do about it. Yeah.
And how many people are homeless out here by choice?
Pretty much all of them. Like a good 85-90% are put like in the situation they're in by their own devices, not like any what do you call it, external force or whatever.
And what about you?
Me, divorce and drugs, yeah, and not dealing with like mental issues because of the divorce, I guess, and using drugs as a crutch. And I refuse to mix drugs and family, so that's why I'm doing them out here and not at home.
Do you at least stay in touch with family?
Absolutely, yeah. I got 2 kids. I got an 8-year-old daughter and an 11-year-old son.
So it seems like, according to this person, she knows full well what she's doing. It's kind of sad, actually. You know what I mean? And she figures that, you know, at least she could do is, you know, if she's going to do drugs, she might as well just do it in public. I mean, it's not a real fair justification, to say the least, but it does show the extent of the homelessness that's happening, not just in Maine, but all across the United States. A little personal story of mine. I was homeless, and yeah, quite frankly, I didn't give a shit. But I was also trying to, you know, get my life together and try to move forward. There's some homeless people that I personally have interviewed out in the far west, southwest, and they're like, yeah, we did this to ourselves. We're homeless. I say the same thing about myself. I put myself in that situation. And on the other hand, there's a very small percentage of people that are homeless at no fault of their own. But that's a very small margin. I have to agree with this woman here. I think a lot of us made that choice, and you know, because we want to do drugs or whatever have you, or try to escape, or we have mental problems. But either way, they made the choice. And I just think that, I mean, the only option that you have is either A, get your life together and try to get off the stuff, or B, you know, deal with the consequences. And here's another video of what's going on in Portland, Maine. Take a look at this. Ugh. Seem to be like just Portland, Maine, guys. This is like all over the United States. It's wicked bad in Europe. I mean, I just watched a video with Tyler Oliveira when he was in Frankfurt. I mean, the drugs are just bad. But what is it that makes this whole situation bad? Is it the policies that are being made? Is it Are we just allowing it to happen? I mean, is it because of the economy? Is it because of all these things entwined into one? Anyways, let's get moving on to the fires that are happening here in New England. And I was able to pull up this right here. Now, this is a NASA world view. I made the layers so that way you can see the forest fires that are on the left-hand side all over Canada, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, Ontario. And just from yesterday, this is the wildfire. This is all that smoke that's blowing in, curving along with the jet stream over 100 miles an hour at like, I think 20, 30,000 feet. And then you see it today where it just moves slowly. And all that's kind of pack a punch. The smoke is going to create like this greenhouse effect, which is going to heat everything up, which is probably why it's a lot more humid and hot as a result of the forest fire. And it's sad, man. It's sad. So this was the fires earlier, and then as you can see throughout the days, it just swoops on over. Different fires get put out, and then new ones start up. There's some up in Quebec. You know what I mean? No one's really talking about all the way. It's crazy. There's even fires in Illinois, in Indiana, all these fires. So I decided to put these the feature up. Now, the orange here, these are all where the fires have started. And as you can see here in New England, all of Vermont, New Hampshire, Augusta, some parts of Augusta, Maine, Hartford, Connecticut, parts of, all of upstate New York is really getting the brunt of it. And then you have some parts of New Jersey and Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, And it's going to still continue to do this. It's probably going to take a couple more days to kind of wash out. We have some live videos, actually, of what's going on here. Let me just pull that up for y'all. This is the wildfire right now, truly apocalyptic.
This is Jellicoe right now. That's pretty crazy, man. Wonder if I should turn back. Oh, deadly. It's like it's nighttime here. And it's only 6 p.m.
Yeah, this is bad, man. This is another gentleman. He's in his train, and he rolled into this fire. Like, it's crazy.
Okay, yeah, this is...
Okay, y'all need to hurry up here. Like, seriously, we're encased in flames now.
You guys gotta go backwards. Go.
Hello, Jody, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you there. I'm telling them you were notching up.
Yeah, this has got to move fucking quick here. Holy crap. Oh, that's alright. This kind of burnt off, so we'll be okay now.
Yeah, it went across. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Oh yeah, look over there.
We are
You guys got a light now or what? Did you guys get that light? Oh yeah, they're clipping. Whew! That's a meat and a half, eh?
Talk about, like, walking through hell. Like, literal hell. Like, nonstop. It reminds me of the show. It reminds me of the movie Beetlejuice, where they're just going in a train and they're like, you know what I mean? They're like rolling up in hell. Oh man, that's terrifying. But this fire is not going to light up anytime soon, guys. It's going to take a couple more days, if not more. I mean, I don't know how much it's contained. But right now, the fire department, from what I understand, is trying to get it all contained. I think they got it like 30% contained or something like that. And it's really terrifying, man. I've been in a fire myself personally, and it's not a good time. It's just not a good time. There's no escape from that at all. All right, so now let's talk about Frogan. So, as you know, earlier today, recently, there was Frogan did announce that she has retained Denham's legal defense team and will continue to fight Ethan Klein for the lawsuit. Now, earlier, I'm sure some of you remember that there was some things going around that she allegedly was spending her GoFundMe account on other lavish things. And she also squeezed the word personal use in the GoFundMe to kind of like give herself the okay to do things. I mean, people say and put things in there for legal reasons to kind of cover their ass so they can go do what they originally wanted to do. That's my take on it. But anyway, she announced that she's retaining Denham's legal defense team. And she goes on to say that she knows that she's been quiet the last year with what's been happening with her lawsuit, but I can partially explain to you why I have been dealing with TLDR. I hired Denham's legal defense and will be representing me going forward. I intended to continue to fight the lawsuit. Now, onto the detailed version. Unlike what has been speculated, my previous legal defense team has been in communication with Ethan's team since August 2025. During that time, Ethan's team, it was months and months of settlement negotiations. When you enter a settlement negotiation, you are given lists of ways to potentially settle, which ultimately I disagree with. After settlement negotiations failed, my case defaulted. No shit. And after your case defaulted, I attempted to find a new lawyer, and I reached out a scheduled meeting with Denham's legal team, and now we are here. Okay, so you didn't like the outcome because, well, this is all you got, and you didn't agree with it, so you defaulted on your case. Okay, I feel like, you also didn't reply in an orderly fashion to the court, which is another reason why you defaulted. So we know she's sugarcoating it there, because, you know, after you fail negotiations, you don't just default. That's not necessarily how that works. You know, so that's what that is. But I can't take her seriously. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm not a lawyer. I'm going to leave that up to, you know, the legal experts, if you will. One of them being Legal Mindset. I'm pretty sure he has said all sorts of things about this legal case and has put his 2 cents into it. But from my personal experience, you just don't magically default. I mean, I've been in and out of courtrooms myself, both civilly and criminally, and there's a process. You know what I mean? Courts just don't magically say you defaulted without exculpatory reasons. But nevertheless, you know, here's some, just to put a reminder to everybody. This was Frogan's attitude not that long ago before all this transpired. Take a look.
180. I could go to the IDubs route. I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm not apologizing for shit. I'm not apologizing for jack shit. I'd rather peel my toenails off one by one and pluck every single hair follicle I have than apologize to Ethan. I have nothing to apologize for.
That's her choice. That's her opinion. But when you go on stream and you say, hey, watch my video instead of watching Ethan Klein's video, that's kind of a good legal basis for Ethan's defense team to say, hey, see, Your Honor, she's doing this with malicious intent and she knows what she's doing and she's really done anything to kind of like help herself out. And it's a real shame. It's an absolute real shame. Anyways, let's take a look at another video that I found.
It's been bad for a few months.
Yeah, but just have fun with it. Like, if you have fun with it, it doesn't matter. Forget about the money. Just have fun.
It's my job, though. I have to focus on the fucking money.
There was a video that she made, and then she made this video afterwards, and she's crying fucking wolf to feel bad for her. One minute you're hot shit, next minute you all got to focus on the money. That's the problem with the streaming community, is that it's always about the money. It's not about just having fun or making the world a better fucking place. It's about the money. I mean, sure, the money's great. I'm not going to lie. The money's fucking fabulous. But when people see that, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, they know that you're grifting and you're just trying to do it for money. You don't give a shit. I mean, don't get me wrong, guys. This is the same person who said that our veterans deserve PTSD. And now she expects you to feel bad for her? That's not how that shit fucking works, man. You know what I'm saying? That's just not how that shit works.
I know you do, but that's unfortunately, like, you can't control the money. You can only control the content, you know? Like, you can't control how much money people give you. That's not going to be something you can control. You can just control on how much fun you have, and then hopefully the money will come, you know?
I guess.
No. It's like, when, honestly.
She just cares about the money, dude. That's, you know what I mean? You're bucking up the wrong tree. Now let's watch that. I'm gonna pull up the video of her during her watching Ethan Klein's nuke video. And, like, I'm not a fan of Ethan Klein whatsoever. I think the guy's kind of a fucking dickhead, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? But he has every legal right to sue people for people taking his content and you know what I mean? Like, if you worked hard for something and someone stole your shit, you'd be fucking pretty upset too. You know what I mean? Like I said, I don't agree with Ethan Klein on some things. You know what I mean? I think he's kind of a cocky fucking prick, to be quite honest with you. But nevertheless, I'm trying to be as unbiased as possible. And, you know, he has every right to sue Frogan. He had every right to sue Denims. He had every right to sue Casey Tron. You know what I'm saying? And he won against Casey Tron. And he lost against Denims. You know what I'm saying? But I think with Frogan, I think Frogan's going to lose. And I think she knows it. And if that's the case, she's going to be paying a lot of fucking money. Oh, wait a minute. I can't view any of the videos of her commenting regarding the nuke video because Frogan deleted all of her VODs. All of them. And if you go to her Twitch account now, you'll notice that there's like not that many videos, like maybe 5 or 6 videos. So she deleted all of them to try to hide the evidence. I'm sure Ethan Klein's got some clips because he probably knew that she was going to do that. I don't know. But on another example, she was an up and coming streamer, not something I would watch, and then she kind of fell into the rabbit hole and went off the deep end, started drinking while driving, on stream. After Emaru did it. Well, Emaru didn't drink and drive, but she was driving, almost caused an accident, and then a few days later, Casey Tron, she decides that she's gonna go and do it even better. So yeah, Casey Tron, she's still banned. I think, I don't want to speak too soon, but I think she might be permanently fucking banned. She might be permanently banned because she decided that she was going to drink and drive. And I think, in my opinion, it's all alleged, but in my opinion, the way she's acting, she looks like she's under the influence of something, of some kind of alcohol or maybe some other kinds of drugs. I can't say for certain, but just based on the appearance of it, it looks pretty apparent. Let's take a look at her video.
No loads refused, only loads allowed. Hope. Honey, if McDonald's is the ultimate destination for your late night rendezvous, then you need to step up your game. Those fries ain't gonna dip themselves. But I'll say this, if you're going unprotected, at least get a Big Mac to go with that questionable decision.
You guys are tripping. Like, if that were the case, then restaurants wouldn't be allowed to serve alcohol at all. No, sobriety test me, bitch. Sobriety test me, breathalyze me, bitch. I need to get one of those. I need to get one of those blow things. You know, like the ones that you can get on your keychain. I would blow, and I would blow under the limit. Like, you guys are tripping.
I would blow under the limit, which means that she's implying that it's okay to have a drink and go behind the wheel as long as you're below the limit. I mean, most states have a zero tolerance. Just throwing it out there.
I'm trying to get to McDonald's, okay? I don't really give a fuck. Like, I don't really give a fuck. I'm trying to get to McDonald's.
Yeah, that last part was kind of a self-report, Casey Tron. Just throwing it out there. So Senator Lindsey Graham died at the age of 71 after a sudden illness. Take a look at this video of what NBC has to say about it, and then we'll kind of talk about what I think.
The loss of one of their own today, with the sudden passing of South Carolina's longtime Republican fixture, Senator Lindsey Graham. The preliminary medical examiner's report revealing a tear in the aorta, the main artery from the heart, led to his death. That tear likely caused by long-term hardening of his arteries. Paramedics rushed to Graham's home Saturday night. These images obtained by NBC News show their response.
Cardiac arrest.
By early Sunday morning, his office announced he'd passed away. President Trump responding to the news on Meet the Press, where Graham was scheduled to be a guest.
He's going to be appreciated more now than he was when he was living.
The president talked to Graham Saturday night.
He got back, said he just landed from Ukraine. I said, that's a long trip to make. And he said he sounded a little tired, but perfect, but a little bit tired.
Despite his initial concerns over Trump winning the GOP nomination, Graham eventually became a bulldog for the president on Capitol Hill, fiercely enforcing Trump's agenda and passionately defending his nominations, including Supreme Court pick Brett Kavanaugh.
This is the most unethical sham since I've been in politics.
So that's pretty much the gist of the information with Lindsey Graham's passing. Of course, it was a odd time. Mitch McConnell got sick earlier this year in June. Hasn't quite returned in office. I speculated that Mitch McConnell actually might be dead because there was no current pictures of him being released. And honestly, I don't even think Mitch McConnell's even well enough to serve office. And I think that when it comes to politicians and their age getting old and not being capable of serving the people, then they should be able to move aside and actually let other people take over. Fortunate with Lindsey Graham and how he passed, but the fact of the matter is, it wasn't Russia that killed him. It wasn't Israel. It wasn't the fucking Gestapo. He literally had a health problem and he perished. Now, I'm not saying that that's the definite answer, but it's a rational answer. And so, unless they have something else, I mean, I guess the FBI is investigating it right now. That much I do know, and we'll see. We shall see. So, I don't know. Anyways, guys, thank you all for tuning in to watching this video. If you can really help me out, I greatly appreciate it. Throw a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and follow along for more content and commentary. Until then, I'll see you next time.